Hi guys, this is Manjishta back again with another podcast. So, how are you guys doing recently? I've been a bit ill. I'm under the weather. So, still I'm making video for everyone because that is my passion honestly. I love making videos. I love talking. I love discussing about these types of matters. So, yeah, let's get started into this. So, what is today's topic? Today's topic is how you can mend your relationship. Look, this topic is talked so many times. It is talked about so many times, but I wanted it to give a structure. So I have written it in steps on how you can repair your relationship and how you can change your relationship for good. So let's get started. Step 1, awareness before action. Most people try to fix their relationship by reacting, but reaction comes from what your emotions think. What are your emotions? That thing comes into your mouth and then you speak it. But reacting in a negative way does not work. It hurts your partner even more and it destroys the communication. It makes a wrong perception about your partner. You might be very uncomfortable when your partner is reacting in such a way, and then you again react. And that's how many relationships get tarnished. So arguing more, explaining more, blaming more only will do harm. But real change begins with one thing: awareness. What is that thing which is going wrong? What are the wrongs in you and your partner? Sit down and discuss it properly and try to change that thing within you. Change happens when you recognize it within yourself. So today, begin changing with yourself. Come sit down and discuss it with your partner. Ask yourself and your partner what patterns are repeating. Where are we getting triggered and how are we triggering each other? What role am I playing in this dynamic? But here's a hard truth: you can't change what you refuse to see. So, first, you have to open your heart and have to acknowledge that you will see something darker in your trip, but you have to understand it and manage it. Awareness is uncomfortable, but it's where transformation begins. Step 2, communicate to understand and not to win. When what happens when we talk to our partners, it turns into a fight. And when we fight, we want to win, we want to argue, we want to talk over each other, maybe sometimes control. But that's not how you meant a relationship. And that's not how you take an approach. It happens with many people. And after that, you can go and talk to your partner also. But this is a must. Communication is a must. Most couples don't communicate, they compete and they try to prove I am right, you are wrong, you are this, you are that, I am this, I do so much for you, this, that, this. But relationship is not about showing how much you do right or pinpointing each other's mistake and tarnish them for it, right? But it is a love that turns into battlefield. Instead of saying that, shift into how do I understand this person? Ask it, how can I understand this person? Because feeling hurt heals more than ever being right. Step 3, build emotional safety. As I have also explained in my previous video, you can go and check it out. So, emotional safety is a big vehicle that carries your relationship forward. It's a big vehicle. When you feel safe with each other, nothing of feeling can make the relationship more secure. Safety turns into a relationship that is secure. So ask yourself honestly, does your partner feel safe with you? Not physically, not emotionally, but can they express without fear? Be vulnerable without being judged and share without using with them each other. Because when emotional safety is missing, people shut down, they explode. And there is no in between. There is no in between. Create safety by not mocking their feelings, by not dismantling their pain, by not trying to control them. Love grows where it feels real. Change the pattern, not just the problem. Problem occurs, but it turns into a pattern. Most couples fight again and again and again, and that same pattern in that fight, the same way of talking to each other, the tone, how you want to control the relationship, how you want to win over the situation, everything, a pattern remains the same. So you not only have to change certain traits in yourself, but you have also to change the pattern in that relationship, because you are trying to fix the issue, not the pattern. It's not about you didn't call me or you didn't make me feel important, but instead go deeper. What is this actually about? What emotion is underneath this reaction? Try to understand and try to take it internally out. Try to understand, pinpoint it, and diminish it right away. And then, step 5, take responsibility. This is where most people struggle, because it is very easier to say you always do this, you never understand. It is very easy to blame the other person, but it takes gut to know that you are wrong, to know that I am wrong and I need to change these things. You have to be powerful for that. But real growth sounds like, maybe I overreacted, I could have handled that better, I see how I contributed to this. Taking responsibility when you are wrong. When you are wrong. Taking responsibility when you are wrong doesn't mean that you're blaming. It means that you are holding things accountable. You are being the responsible and you are trying to save this relationship. It means you are owning your part, and it means that you are internally powerful. And when one person changes, the dynamic automatically flips. Accountability is very attractive and blaming is very exhausting. Step 6, rebuild connection internally. Good relationships just don't happen, they are built daily. Small things matter, like checking emotionally, spending quality time, physical touch, appreciation. Because over time, distance doesn't come from big fights. It comes from small fights, small misunderstanding, unexpressed emotion, suppressed emotion, ignored feelings, which over time becomes so congesting and so suffocating that it drifts you both apart. So ask yourself, what am I doing daily to stay connected? What am I daily to making my partner feel safe and emotionally heard? Step 7. It is the last and the final step of this video. Commit to growth, not perfection. Because no one can be perfect. No one on the planet Earth is perfect. Everyone has flaw in them. And that is what is true love. Loving each other even when you accept each other's flaws. There will be mistakes, there will be misunderstanding, there will be emotional days, but what matters is, are you both willing to grow together? Are you both willing to take this forward? Are you both willing to understand each other and change each other, change the wrong traits in yourself to make this relationship healthy? So yeah, that's it for this video, and I hope you like it. Send it to someone who relates with it and who needs to know this. And if it added some value, like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much. Brought to you by Intimates Wellness.